Hello, this is Taylor from Educo.
This is Maddie from Educo. This is Sophie.
This is Sophie from Educo.
From
America.
From Scotland. We are three musketeers.
We're pretty amazing.
We didn't know each other 2 months ago, but oh my goodness, I have met some amazing friends.
Hello. I'm really happy to have met these two. They're wonderful.
She's also eating a sandwich.
I'm very hungry.
We recently actually went to Sardinia and to Rome. I'm sorry.
I was working.
She was working. But we went to Sardinia and we went to Rome.
On our break.
It
was phenomenal. We got to travel and then we knew that we had a camp guaranteed the next week. It was amazing. Yes.
It was really fun. And we got to stay in a really nice hotel, which was really, really nice.
The most rewarding part has been when you have a child who doesn't understand something or doesn't seem to like the game or understand the game, and then you try again and they start to enjoy it, they start to get involved, they start laughing, smiling, you see the light behind their eyes. So when you kind of break through with the children, that's when it's the most rewarding.
The most rewarding part of Educo has definitely been all of the friends I've made along the way. Never did I think that at the start of orientation that I would end up 2 months in having friends genuinely all over the world. I now have best friends in the US, in England, in France, everywhere, and I have absolutely loved getting to know people that I never would have met if I hadn't come to Educo.
Yes, I've seen a lot of progress that happens very quickly in 1 or 2 weeks in the English immersion camps. For example, at the start of the week with the youngest ones, they don't know how to ask to go to the toilet, and we play a game, and then they know how to ask to go to the toilet in 1 day. By the end of the camp, you can ask them questions at lunchtime about what they're eating, what they're going to do that evening, and this for all ages. You see them grow in confidence, they grow in their English ability, and it's just really nice to see them relax into the environment.
Absolutely. I've had kids who initially were not saying much, and by the end of it, they were trying to crack jokes with me by the last day of camp, and really just opening up out of their shell and asking more questions, so definitely.
I think it's very important when you're learning something that you're having fun. If you're not laughing, you're not having fun, you don't have those singing melodies in your head, it kind of helps you to learn faster. So if you're laughing, you would learn something so much faster because your brain is going, yeah, this is something I want to know.
I think they're very important because it gets you moving. It's more than reading, writing, speaking. It's doing it in ways that engage your mind and your body as well. We see it every day. We learn songs and they get stuck in our head. It happens in our daily life, and I think that getting active is a much better way to learn it.
My favorite camp activity, I love water games. Water day is one of my favorites because it gets all the kids so excited, and you see them just be kids for a little bit, and yet they're still learning and they don't even realize it.
My favorite camp activity is Culture Day. I love seeing what tutors can come up with and how they can all show their different cultures in different ways. It's amazing. I've learned British Sign Language. I'm from Scotland, I didn't even know British Sign Language. I've learned a lot from the Philippines, I've learned a lot from France. I've learned amazing things, and I think it's so important for Italian children to learn more than just Italian culture.
I think with Educo, I've had so much more variety because there are so many different camps, so many levels, so many places across Italy to go. There's a lot of different experiences you can pick up, and you can get the Italian experience. You can also share, because I'm from England, the English experience. You can share your cultures, and you have a lot of opportunity to spend time with the Italian children and see them grow and progress. And I get to come back every year. Sometimes I go to the same camps and I see the children grow in their English language, so I think that's a beautiful thing.
I've really enjoyed this program. Initially, I was very nervous coming into it because I didn't know what to expect. And I'd never been to Europe before. I've actually only been out of the country once. And so I was very nervous, but this program has exceeded my expectations as a whole.
So I'm actually currently a student. I don't have any teaching experience. This is my first time ever doing TEFL anything. So it's been amazing to kind of dip my feet in the water and see that there's more to life than straight learning in a very specific way, making myself, I think this has made me a lot more creative, it's engaging a different side of my brain.
Being a camp director is very important. It's a big role, but depending on how you want to do it. I'm always present at camp. I always try and specify exactly what I want from my tutors and from my staff. It means organizing and finding the helpers, instructing the helpers, creating the groups, always supervise during the activities, find out if they know exactly what they're doing, if they need any extra help. On top of being a camp director, I also was a host family. And as a host family, it was wonderful. The tutors get a room for themselves. Then they share the lunch together, the dinners together, mainly the dinners. In my case, hosting tutors is like hosting one of my children, because my children are 23 and 25. A lot of the times when you are hosted by families that have children at camp, it's a bit different. But what I, as a camp director, tell the families, it's like having a niece or a nephew visiting.
Today we did a brand new activity, never before seen, called Space Odyssey, where we were painted to look like aliens from different planets.
It's really fun to try out new activities with kids, get them engaged.
I've never had a brother or sister before in my life, but it feels like through this experience I've had many little brothers and sisters. Like my current one, we play Minecraft together every day and it's the best. So highly recommend.
Educo is really great. You should come. You will not get kidnapped. I know that is a common fear. I was scared of it, and it does not happen. I am telling you, from America, California, it is safe.
If anything, come so that you can learn the milkshake song specifically.
Join Educo. Join Educo.
Come to Educo.